Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know what is wrong with the live stream chat right now. It says it's not available, so whatever. Sorry about that. I guess I just won't be able to see anybody's comments. But if you do enjoy my video, if you want to make any commentary, feel free to comment down below. And before we get started, I just want to for those of you guys that don't know already, I want to let you know that I am officially a host on Whatnot. I've been there 10 times now. I've hosted 10 times. That is 4 hours each time, hence why you can probably hear my throat is very scratchy. I'm there 4 hours every time I stream for another shop, not my own store or anything like that. It's none of it is my products. And I'm just there live streaming as a host on Whatnot. You can probably check out the app yourself. It's really fun. I actually love it there. So if you want to see me on there, I'm actually going to be there tomorrow and then the day after that and the day after that. It's going to be like 5 days in a row. So I'll probably have no voice by the end of it. I'm going to do a quick little stream here just because I want to talk about something I'm passionate about, and then hopefully you guys don't make the same mistakes. And then I'm going to pop over to my second channel. So I'm still going to do a lot, even though I'm basically losing my voice, and I totally need my voice for the next few days. But I'll probably whisper for my next stream. So if you want to be a part of that ASMR stuff, then make sure to subscribe to my second channel, link down below. Spam Masubi Boo Boo. So that's linked down below, but also check out my Whatnot link down in the description below. It's Living with Lucy. That's my store. So when you use my link down below, you're going to get a $10 credit from Whatnot. And if you refer other people, then you're also going to get a credit once they buy anything. What's amazing about Whatnot is that after you use my link to get a Whatnot app, if you choose to, you don't even have to buy anything. Literally, like, you can just scroll around and then find giveaways and then enter giveaways that a lot of stores give stuff for free. And if you are lucky enough to win a giveaway, which is not very hard, even I won to, for example, this is a Japanese booster pack Pokemon that I won recently that was sent to me for absolutely free, like didn't cost me a dime. I actually never bought anything on Whatnot yet with my own money, ever. I just got 2 giveaways. But my SO bought a lot of things. He bought a lot of things on Whatnot from a lot of different stores, and he's won a lot of items. Like he even won this coin. He won a copper, like this is just like a full copper coin. I don't even know where he got this from, but he won this on Whatnot. So good luck to you guys. Let me know. Come back in the chat. I don't know why the chat is not working right now, but come back into my live streams or my videos and let me know what you win if you are lucky enough to win stuff. I have friends who like already got the app and also won stuff. Anyways, that's linked down below. And the only store that my store is following, I will eventually also do my own Whatnot live streams. I mean, like I'm such a hoarder that I have so many things. I just want to sell everything like before I buy my house, before the end of this year. Knock on wood. Hopefully that's still happening. But yeah, that's my game plan. I want to buy a house by the end of this year. And when I'm moving, I don't want to have to like probably spend 2 months organizing. So my game plan is use the Whatnot app sometime soon, and I'm just going to sell a bunch of stuff that I bought, like that I never even opened. I literally have like new clothing, new jewelry, and just like a whole bunch of stuff that I bought for like God knows why. I have no idea why I buy so many things. Like I'm just a shopaholic for no reason apparently. And maybe that'll be one woman's trash might be someone else's, I don't know, trash, or maybe an item that they're going to use for the rest of their lives. I don't know. So I'm going to use Whatnot eventually. But right now, if you want to find me on my Whatnot stream tomorrow, you use my link down below after you get the app. You'll automatically be following me. Go on my Living Lucy account, and then you'll see the only store that I'm following, which is called Hcostperformance. You could just go and follow them as well, and you'll see me on all the live streams coming up like 4 days in a row. Anyways, let's get to what I want to talk about, which is stocks and crypto. We'll start with crypto. Okay, I am totally pissed off that again, it's like I knew this was going to happen and I let it happen to me one more time. Crypto pretty much sucks during the summertime, and I know this from experience of seeing it suck ever since really 2020 when I started investing in crypto. So the fact that Dogecoin is, last I looked at it, was like 16 cents. I don't know how much it is right now. Let's look. And Bitcoin's like $103,000. Ethereum's at 2,400. BNB 643, Solana's at 140, Dogecoin's at number 9 at 16 cents, which is total trash. But yeah, like I'm not surprised because at this point I followed crypto long enough that literally like these things, they're like patterns, but again, never financial advice, entertainment purposes only on my channel. I'm not here to tell you what to trade. I'm just here to share with you my many mistakes in life, especially finances, that I share with you guys. So yeah, I know that crypto usually sucks in the summertime, and it totally sucked last year too. I think Dogecoin dropped to like, I was in China last year, and I remember Dogecoin was at like 9 cents at one point, definitely below 14 cents. Okay. So it like went from 14 to 13 to 11 and then 9. I'm not sure if it hit 7, but to be honest, it did hit 7 in the last 4 years. So usually in the summertime, I do find that crypto just kind of sucks. But you know what's weird is like there's a pattern, because I've only been like an eBay seller, top rated eBay seller though. I've only been an eBay seller for about 2 years of my life right now, a little over 2 years, because I have multiple accounts. So one account is older than 2 years and the other account has almost been 2 years. But yeah, like I could also see a pattern on eBay where the summertime is just slow. It's like just a slow time for businesses, and also a very slow time apparently for crypto. So I'm just not, basically, I'm just saying that I've seen the patterns. I'm not saying you're going to make a lot of money just by buying crypto right now on the dip and like for sure it's going to go up. I don't freaking know. I don't know what's going to happen. So don't listen to me for any financial advice, but I'm just saying that I feel like I've been seeing a pattern on things really sucking in the e-commerce world. If you're a seller like me on eBay and other platforms, I feel like summertime just really sucks. It's really weird though. Like Whatnot is really lit. I don't know if it's just I got really lucky that every show that I've hosted seems to be really lit, but like people are buying. I don't know where all this money is coming from. But when I'm hosting on Whatnot, selling other people's items, I'm like, how do people have so much money to like buy so many things? It's crazy. Mm, like I visit other people's stores too, and I see like just how much money is being spent. La Boo Boos, new blind boxes, like old versions, the newer version, which is like I think big into energy. Those ones are going off, popping off at like 60 something, $70. People are just buying it like it's water. Like it's crazy stuff. And then even at the store that I'm hosting at, people are still spending a lot of money. Like it's obscene. Like I don't understand where all this money is coming from. So anyways, my store and a lot of other people that I know and like also see on Reddit and see other people's comments, eBay sellers, not so much. I feel like summertime is really slow. So I've experienced this last year. I'm experiencing it now. Doesn't really matter what niche you're in because I sell a lot of items. So I do like from collectibles to clothing to used handbags to like umbrellas. Like I have a bunch of stuff, and they're all pretty much are slowing down in the summertime. Not like I'm not making sales, but it's just like a lot less sales. So if that's happening to you, then like you wouldn't have to freak out too much about it. And then same with crypto. To me, crypto almost all the summertime, it just kind of sucks. So like I'm not really freaking out about the fact that like all the crypto's down because it was down the year before summer and the year before. Like you never seen an all-time high for any of the major coins, I feel like top like 1 to 10 during June. Okay, like at least if I'm wrong on that, correct me, but there's like no major pop-offs. Like Bitcoin never reached a new all-time high in June of any year since like its conception. Well, I'm making that up. I really only paid attention to Bitcoin since like 2020. So from 2020 to 2025, I can say that I've never seen a new all-time high for Bitcoin in June. So June kind of sucks. Yeah, there's that. And then what else do I want to talk about? Oh, so I randomly, during all this downtime, I was like, you know what, Lucy, let's just do a YOLO, right? Let's YOLO into, I don't know, a penny stock or just something random. So, like, okay, I trade on Robinhood, right? Robinhood, link down below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check it out. So Robinhood is my trading app to kind of do all my YOLOs, right? I do some serious stuff there. I do some crypto, but I also YOLO a lot if you've been following my trades. And I decided to YOLO into some random coins, like not coins, sorry, random stocks. Okay. I don't even know if they're penny stocks. I think they're penny stocks. Actually, they're probably all penny stocks ish. But I basically, what happens on Robinhood is, let's say if you buy Tesla or you buy like Neo or you buy like Amazon, when you scroll down, it wouldn't say these are suggestions to you. No. It'll say, okay, you're buying like GameStop or you're buying AMC. And then you scroll down and you see all these other stocks because Robinhood is not recommending it to you. No. They're just simply saying that some people that happen to buy the stock that you're looking at, for example, Tesla, they may also be invested in these stocks, right? Like some of them maybe also be looking at these stocks or whatever. So That's what I see when I'm on Robinhood. So sometimes I'm going to like just randomly see a lot of random stocks because I look around at a lot of random stocks, and then I look and I scroll at what other people are also looking at when they're looking at the stock that I'm looking at. So then I stumbled across a few. I'm not going to tell you all of them. But there's this one. It's called Hcti. And I didn't have the guts to, I mean, it is total, oh my God, it's a total penny stock. It's at 0.0276. So that's 2.7 cents right now, as of today. And of course, whatever, like things like this, I'm not really down to put in like 100K into it or like 10 grand because I'm not crazy. And like, I have no idea what the heck it is. And it's a total YOLO play. So I wouldn't put like 50 grand into it anyways, right? Even though I put 50 grand into Dogecoin when I barely knew what was going to happen in 2021. But I wasn't really sure what I was doing. But I'm like, all right, let's just mess around. Let's see what happens. So I put in, and now I totally regret it because it's up like crazy. I put in, let's see here, like couple hundred, like 200-ish or something, maybe even less than that. Oh my God, I barely put in any money. Wait, let me just scroll down. Oh, I put in $99. Yes, of course I would. I put in $99 and it's up 178%. I put in $99 just for funsies June 11th, and it's up 178%. That beat out all my other stocks, my other crypto that I was trying to wait for, my GameStop shares. Like, it's just such a nightmare. It's such a nightmare sometimes that like you try so hard, right? Like I try so hard on all these random stocks and all these crypto and options and this and that. And then of course, the one that I decide I have no idea what the heck it's about. Like I literally have to look at what the stock is. I don't even know. Okay, it's Healthcare Triangle. What do they do? I have no idea. Healthcare Triangle Inc. operates as a healthcare information technology company which engages in advancing various solutions for the cloud services, blah, 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 data science and professional and managed services sectors for the healthcare and life sciences industry. It operates through the following segments: software services, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I might have even looked at that. I'm not even sure. I honestly cannot remember. And I literally just YOLO'd. But now I wish I YOLO'd like 10 grand into it because it's up so much. But then, like I said, I didn't just YOLO into this. I also YOLO into other random penny stocks and just random little tiny stocks, right? That I don't really know much about. I'm just like, ooh, looks fun. Let's try it. One of them is down $75 and the other one is down $174. So basically, I'm down $240 on like at least two of them, right? I'm down $240 in total on two of them. And I'm only up 177 on this Hcti. So yeah, I hit it big, but then I still lost money overall. So I'm still a loser in terms of my little wannabe like YOLO play on penny stocks. I'm not going to say I'm not ever going to do it. I'm just going to say this is what happened. Do I regret it? No, it's kind of fun. But I'm glad that I only kept it at like a Vegas allowance amount. Like I played an amount where I knew like I'd be okay with losing the $99. And then the other amount that I put into the other penny stocks, which I lost money on. Also, it's money that I know I can afford to lose. It's not like 50 grand into a YOLO play that I don't even memorize what the symbol, like ticker symbol, stands for. So no regrets, but it's not easy to make money off of penny stocks, is what I learned from this. It's possible for some people, not me apparently. And again, I didn't sell. So tomorrow, this Hcti could totally drop and I'd be losing like on every single penny stock. And then the other ones that I'm losing on, it could go up. So nothing is for certain until like it's been sold. What was the other thing that I want to talk about before I move on to my second stream as I'm trying to gain hours there? Oh, GameStop. GameStop. So GameStop, I don't want to say, it's like I'm stubborn to admit that I messed up on it, but I probably did mess up on my GameStop. But then I want to say that I didn't. And you could just decipher for yourself. But I finally held on to, not because I want to, but because, now it's down. Now my GameStop shares, I am in the negative, but not truly. So I bought my GameStop shares around exactly this time. Actually, all my GameStop shares in the beginning of June to around June 17th of 2024. So throughout the whole entirety of the last year. Did I actually mean to hold on to it for a whole year? Absolutely not. I thought it was going to be a swing trade. And then I messed up and it started to lose money. So then I was like, well, guess it's not going to be a swing trade anymore. Guess I'm just going to be in it for the long haul. So that's what happened with my GameStop. I was forced to be in it for the long haul because I was down on money. And then I decided to I kept on selling call options. So luckily I made like around 50K or something like that through the whole year of selling call options. Actually, not even the whole year because I haven't been selling call options for like the last 3 months ish, because I was worried that it would sell and then I wouldn't hit my long-term capital gains. So anyways, the last 3 months ish, I kind of stopped selling call options, but I had already made from the premiums of selling call options about 50K for the year. And let's see here. Yeah. And now I'm down like more than 20 grand. So overall, my GameStop play is still up because I made like 50 grand from selling call options, but then I'm technically down right now on my stock because GameStop dropped after their earnings, but their earnings is kind of unlucky, but their earnings was before all of it became 365 days for me. So then I was just being stubborn and I'm like, oh, well, maybe after their earnings it would drop. And then it did. But I was like, oh, maybe after their earnings it would drop. But then like if I sold it now, yeah, I'd be up. So at one point before the earnings, I was up like on the stock and I had made obviously like around 50K through selling call options. So I'm just like up and up. But then I was too stubborn to sell it because I'm like, I want to hit long-term capital gains. It's only like 2 weeks left. What's the worst that can happen? And then the worst happened. And then now I'm in the red for like all of my stocks for GameStop. So that kind of totally sucks. But then I guess I'm not that mad about it anymore. I am just going to keep selling call options. But then now I'm okay with selling call options because if it triggers, I'll have had it for 365 days. Does that make sense at all? I don't know. Nobody teaches me this stuff. I just make these decisions on my own because like I just teach myself how to trade stocks and crypto and options. And then I'm like, these are just the crazy things that I feel like make sense to me. So at this point in my life, I don't have any I didn't put it under any contracts because GameStop is so low right now. I feel like if I were to sell calls on it, I wouldn't be making as much money as I could if let's say GameStop goes to $30 next week and then I'm selling call options on it, willing to sell it at let's say is it called exercise? Yes, exercise strike price of let's say like $49 or $40 even or $50. So I'm planning on doing something like that once GameStop is higher in value. But if I get lucky and it just goes up in price, let's say it goes from like now it's like 23 something to like 50, $60, then obviously I'm just going to sell it because then I've already waited long enough. So those are my two game plans right now. Worst case is it just it never goes up and then I just keep selling call options on it and then make a little money that way. But I am mad at myself that well, I'm not mad at myself. I'm just disappointed that things did not go my way. Once again, a lot of things did not go my way in the world of trading stocks and crypto, which I get it. That's why it's not easy. It's not easy for everybody to just be making money off of stocks and crypto and options. If it were that easy, then everybody would be doing it, right? So there's that. Last but not least, I wanted to talk about, as you can see on my title, Resell Ticketmaster fail. So what does that mean? That means your girl try to make money from reselling tickets. And I've never really been that person. I've always heard, give me a second, I need to drink water. I've always heard about other people buying tickets, like tickets to concerts to see celebrities or comedy shows and this and that, EDC tickets, what have you. I've always heard of people selling tickets and making money off of that. And I've always been very jealous. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a good time. That sounds super easy. Okay, well, I tried it and I'm losing money. Okay, so this is what happened. I didn't originally want to resell tickets. Okay, it just kind of happened. And I feel like I was lured into it. So, Blackpink. I love Blackpink. Okay, K-pop girl group. If you don't know what it is, there's 4 members. I absolutely love them. Korean K-pop, right? Girl group. And I've been to one of their concerts in the past and it was like super expensive. So one of my friends, she surprised me with tickets. So I actually like had to fly all the way because it was so hard to get. I think in LA at the time, I couldn't get my hands on them. This was like more than 2 years ago for the previous Blackpink tickets, which was also, I think, through Ticketmaster. So I couldn't get my hands on them, but my girlfriend got it. And then I had to go to like Toronto to go and see it in Canada. Which it was really, really good. And I remember the price being like super expensive, even for nosebleed seats. And it was like really, really full. So it was really hard to get tickets, is all I remember. And so now they're here again. Okay. They're here in LA again. And they also are doing a show in like Toronto as well. But anyways, what happened was I was supposed to see it with one of my best friends. And so I was like, okay, like for sure we're going, right? She's like, yeah. So I buy floor seats for Saturday because originally Blackpink had said that they're just doing a Saturday show. Okay, coming up, by the way, in July. They said that they were just doing one show in LA. So you can imagine Ticketmaster being super clogged and crazy on the day of Saturday, like booking for that Saturday, like trying to buy tickets for that Saturday night originally, because there was only that one day in LA. And LA is a big city. So it was so hard for me to get those floor seat tickets, but managed to get them. I asked my SO to help me and managed to get them. And then and because it was so hard to get it, and it was like a 1 hour wait. It was a 1 hour wait to get into Ticketmaster to get those Blackpink tickets. And because I waited an hour, I was like, oh my God, like let's make some money off of this. So I got the floor, like my SO got me the floor seats for me and my best friend. Okay. And then I was still trying. I was still in queue. So then I also told him, I'm like, oh, you know what? Like we could just flip these tickets. Like obviously it's so hard to go to Blackpink that like tons of people would buy tickets for Blackpink now that we have access to it. So then I told him, I gave him the bright idea to go and buy another pair of tickets. But now that he had floor seats, he could only get, I think, like he couldn't find any more floor seats for Saturday. So then he found like nosebleed tickets, like nosebleed seats or whatever. So he got those. And then I, being the idiot that I am, I bought nosebleed ticket seats for Saturday. So then now we have floor seats. And then he bought nosebleed seats, like the really far off seats you could barely see anything. And then I bought those too. So that's what, 700-ish for the floor. No, I think he's like just under 700 for his floor seats, two people. And then 100 each ticket for the nosebleed seats. That's 200 he paid for the nosebleed seats. And then for me, nosebleed seats, 200. That's all for Saturday, right? So originally everything was fine and dandy because Blackpink was only here for Saturday. Oh no. The next day, they decide to add another day to their tour. So they added on Sunday, the day after I already bought all those tickets. But the worst part is, instead of being smart enough to realize, like, oh snap, they added another day, that means I'm kind of screwed for my Saturday tickets. And I definitely shouldn't be buying the Sunday. Now, hindsight 2020, instead of realizing that, me being an idiot, I decided to buy floor seats on Sunday because I was like, oh, it's gonna be popular. Like, I was just assuming it. I'm like, it's gonna be so popular. Like, people are gonna buy my floor seats. So I raced to get into the Ticketmaster thing again. It took like probably 40 minutes on like for the Sunday one. Because basically, you buy these tickets, like this is like months ago. This is probably like 3 or 4 months ago. I forget, at least 3 months ago or something, right? And so you're like waiting. The first day was to buy for Saturday, and the next day was to buy for Sunday. So I bought Sunday floor seats. And then I asked my man to get me Sunday nosebleed seats. So I might be calculating wrong, but for sure, I have now in total, we have Saturday floor seats that cost about $700 for 2 tickets. I have Sunday floor seats that cost about $700. And then I have Saturday and Sunday nosebleed seats. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, maybe it's 4 pairs of tickets. I hope to the Lord. I think that's, yeah, you know what? Probably messed up there somewhere in the storyline, but basically we together have 700 floor seats Saturday and Sunday, and then 200 and then 200 for the nosebleed seats on Saturday and Sunday. Ugh. And then the worst part is that Saturday my girlfriend we're supposed to go together. And then she realized that she can't actually get that day. Like she can't make the time because work, everybody else happened to, like, this is 3 months ago, by the way. So she also assumed that she could get the days off, but then she couldn't get the days off to make it. So then she can't come. And then now I have to force my man to go with me. Like he obviously knows who Blackpink is, but he's not like obsessed with them like I am. So now I'm gonna be dragging him to my Saturday show, most likely. I actually have no idea what's going to happen with my tickets anymore. But I think the worst case scenario is I'm going to go see them twice. I'm literally going to go see Blackpink on Saturday with my man and then Sunday maybe with him again. I don't know. But that's like the worst case scenario because like I'm not going to not go and just like let my tickets go to waste. And I don't want to like sell it back to Ticketmaster because you can, you can do that, which is crazy. So right now, I have my tickets listed. The floor seats and the nosebleed seats that I told him to list it as well. We have the tickets listed on Ticketmaster, obviously for the last few months, trying to make like a little bit of money, at least like a couple hundred. To when it got closer to June, I was like, let's lower it. Let's just make like a little less money. Still can't sell it. But you know what? In the last few months, through Ticketmaster, because I bought it through Ticketmaster, right? Like we bought it through Ticketmaster. We're trying to sell it through Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster, they like you when you're selling it, it basically shows you like offers. Ever since we try to sell it, at least me, I'm not sure about him, I've had offers on both my tickets trying to buy my tickets for like half the price. Basically, Ticketmaster was like, oh, like someone's willing to send you an offer, but it's going to be like half the price of your ticket. So obviously, I'm not selling it. My worst case is if I absolutely do not want to go both nights for the floor seats because I love Blackpink. I would not mind going 2 days in a row if those tickets were free or whatever. But I had to pay for those tickets and I only meant to go Saturday. So then forcing myself to go on Sunday just because I don't want to waste the money. I don't know how I feel about that, right? I'd rather sell it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But what I know I'm going to do is I'm never selling tickets again. Mark my words, I never want to resell tickets ever again. Maybe if it's Taylor Swift, I would. I don't know. Because last year I had to fly all the way to Toronto with my girlfriends from like LA just to go and see Taylor Swift because that's how hard it is to get into a Taylor Swift Eras Tour ticket. That we could not get the LA one. So we had to fly to another country to go see it. So I did that with two of my friends last year. And I think if situations were like this was a Taylor Swift ticket, maybe it's the artist though. So technically you could think of it as I didn't do my DD, right? This whole ticket situation, maybe it's just I didn't do my DD. I obviously wasn't smart enough to realize not to dig a bigger hole for myself, right? Like Saturday, okay, now there's a new day, so you probably are screwed. So like why, Lucy, are you buying a Sunday one? I don't know. Okay, that was like one of the dumbest things I've ever done in my life. So yeah, that pissed me off. I pissed myself off. So I'm never doing that again with the whole ticket situation. And then if it were Taylor Swift, maybe I would do it. Like if Taylor Swift were to do like an Eras tour next year and I was lucky enough to like get into Ticketmaster, I don't know, maybe if they like I hear through the grapevines or whatever people say, that if you buy a lot of tickets on Ticketmaster, you kind of get pushed up in the system algorithm, maybe. And then that's why those folks, or maybe that's why a lot of people say it's easier for some people to like buy tickets quickly, but for others, it's hard. So I don't know, maybe through all my Blackpink ticket purchases in the future, if I were to try to get into Taylor Swift, maybe I'll be faster because I could not get Taylor Swift before. So maybe I would still try to resell tickets only for someone like Taylor Swift, but I'm not doing it for Blackpink anymore because I don't get it. Like I thought they were really popular. Like there's 4 of them and they're making so much music that it's like so weird to me that like, why is it not sold out? Or maybe it is sold out, but like all these resale tickets, like clearly a ton of people like myself bought a lot of tickets to resell and there's just not enough demand. Oh, I'm not even done yet. The saddest thing is you're going to hear about it and laugh. But yeah, basically my game plan now is I'll probably go Saturday or the Sunday one if I'm not lucky enough to sell either, or I'll just go both days. And then worst case, the nosebleed seats, I'll sell it back to Ticketmaster at like losing some money, or I'll just have to gift it to friends as like early birthday present. I don't know if I cannot sell it. So there's that. But the funniest and worst part about all of this is I felt like I was mocked on my eBay account because like I had a customer of mine who doesn't know who I am, like what I look like or anything, or that I even like Blackpink. They messaged me and maybe they just like knew I was like in California, right? So then I don't know where they're from. I forgot. I have so many clients, but this one client bought something from me, one of my eBay stores, and then messaged me and was like, "Hey, just curious. Do you like Blackpink?" And then I'm like, "Yeah." And then they were like, "Well, I have tickets in here, here, here," and then listed all these cities. They're like, "I have all these tickets, one of them," and then they listed also both the dates. Oh my God, not just one date, both the dates for California. That means this person also, wherever they're from, was buying tickets like crazy to probably resell. And they also bought 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, for Blackpink in LA. And then they were like, "Oh, well, I have these tickets. Like, would you like to buy them?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good." I'm like, "I already have tickets." I did not want to explain everything. Which is like, it's so bad. Like, it is so, the ticket situation. I think the amount of people who are just like me who try to buy Blackpink tickets and like flip them or resell it is so bad that like a random stranger messaged me on my eBay to sell them to me. And they have like, well, they're in a bigger pickle than I am because they have multiple cities. So I don't even know, unless they're really rich and have a private jet, which I doubt, to fly to all these different places to see these nosebleed ticket shows, because they're not like floor seats. They weren't trying to sell me floor seats. They were trying to sell like the nosebleed seats. Those are like the hardest ones to sell because I think like in terms of floor seats, I have a higher chance because like I'd be like, "Oh, okay, well, floor seats, like maybe I'll take like $200 off or $300 off." So like a lot of people would still end up buying that. Right? So I still have a chance to at least get rid of it. But in terms of nosebleed seats, that's just like much harder to get rid of. So yeah, it's just really, really bad. I hope this never happens to you. Just do your own DD before ever deciding to resell tickets, because reselling tickets is evidently not that easy. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to whispering now on my second channel if you want to join me there and see me chat about my day today. I actually calculated what I did in the whole day of a day today. And I'm just gonna chat about that and life on the second channel. But I'll probably be whispering because I don't want to lose my voice. I feel like I already overstrained it talking to you guys for 30 minutes, but no regrets. Love you guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Make less mistakes, not financial advice. And I will see you on the second channel in like 2 minutes. I'm going to set it up and see you there in 2 minutes. Okay? Link down below. Spam Misubi Boo Boo for the second channel if you're not already following me. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.